I recently went to the drugstore and picked out a bunch of new makeup, and I want to try it on camera with you guys. I feel like I don't have a lot of chances to shop at the drugstore, and for the most part, I'm not buying beauty products every single time something new comes out because I just simply do not need to. But there's a lot of exciting stuff happening at the drugstore at the moment, and I obviously am very excited, very curious, and I wanted to see what was new out there and what affordable makeup products are worth our time. So I have a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be doing a try on the face. So if you're interested, if you wanna, learn a little bit more about what's currently at the drugstore and what is worth your money, let's talk beauty. I need something to pull my hair back, but I don't have anything. That's fine, that's totally fine. Let us begin with the base. I'm probably most excited for the base. I was dying to try the new Milani Blur Primer. Sold out everywhere. Like, you could not find it anywhere. I went to two different Targets, one Ulta, and it was nowhere. I couldn't buy it online because I really wanted to film this ASAP. So unfortunately, I will not be trying that one out. But I did get this is the Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint Stick in the shade 4. I don't know if I'm gonna be a good match, but this is the one that sounded the best. I really like products that are like this. You guys know I like my very light coverage products. Ooh, this might be a great shade match. I don't know how much I should do. It feels very creamy. Okay. Ooh, I don't know. It feels very creamy for being a blurring skin tint. What should I use with this? Should I use a brush? Ooh, okay. It spreads beautifully. Are you kidding me right now? This is spreading so nicely. Okay. Wait, this is perfect. This is a perfect shade match. And it's blending out very nicely, at least from what I can see. I can't really see all that well because I am pretty blind at the moment, but oh my goodness. My skin is also not doing its best. You probably can tell because I finally figured out my camera settings, so now you can see it all. But this foundation or skin tint, oh my god. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, I obviously will say that, but I wasn't expecting coverage. I didn't want coverage. I want something that evens me out, and this is turning out to be that product, baby. As for the blur, it's not feeling super blurry, but it is kind of making my skin a little bit smoother. It doesn't look crazy dewy or too matte, it's just that perfect in between. I heard great things from other people online. I didn't know if I should believe them or not, but this sounds incredible. I can tell that it's gonna be a favorite, and I'm not surprised that it sold out in a lot of places because my skin looks very nice, and this blended out so beautifully with a brush, For concealer, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal. This isn't new. I've loved this for years, but it is a staple. It is my #1 drugstore concealer of choice. Maybe I will blend this out with a sponge. I absolutely love this concealer. It is very easy to blend, and it looks very natural under the eyes. Some concealers really do tend to look a little bit too, dewy or too dry. This, looks like skin. It's satin, it's beautiful. I don't feel like this is super tacky. It does not look shiny whatsoever. It looks very, very healthy. But I did get a powder that I want to try. I always say how I don't know which drugstore powder is good. I don't really own a drugstore powder. So maybe the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder. It's kind of the same line as the skin tint and the primer. Oh, are you kidding me? It has a little mesh thing. This is a very fancy. I like this. Oh, and this feels like nothing. It feels a little silicone-y. Has a little bit of that slippy slip feeling. We'll see how well it works. Oh wow, I think I'm going to really enjoy this. And for being a drugstore product, the packaging feels very luxe. It's very finely milled as well because I just got a little in my nose. Okay. For some reason, it's really getting I'm inhaling it, but ooh. I'm sorry. Apart from inhaling the powder that is so finely milled, that just blurred out my pores. Are you joking? I'm not adding a lot because I honestly don't need a ton. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? No pores whatsoever. No pores. Oh, wow. This powder feels so luxe. We'll see how it holds up throughout the day, but it really like isn't accentuating my texture. It is helping my pores disappear. Guys, is this a new drugstore favorite? Perhaps, maybe. Okay, wow. I was not expecting that. I didn't get a bronzer, but I do love my e.l.f. like liquid contour that they just came out with, but I don't have it with me at the moment. Should I just grab the bronzer that I have with me in my travel bag? Because obviously I'm traveling. I don't know. Well, let's do the blush. Okay, let's do the blush. This is the NYX Buttermelt Blush in the shade For the Butter Soft Mauve. They also have bronzers in this line, but this is the only one that really like interested me. The color looks gorgeous because it's not super pink or super purple. It almost looks berry. But if I blend it out, feels very nice. I thought it was gonna be a little more pink and less purple, but that's fine. Let's test it out and I will add a bronzer later if I think that, oh wow. Okay, it is pretty pigmented. As I was saying, I'll probably add a bronzer later if I feel the need. But for now, let's just apply this. It is very pigmented, so you need to be careful. But, oh wow. Okay. I feel like it's very intense, but I feel like since it has nothing to blend into, it's looking a little weird. I think I do need that bronzer after all, but okay, so blend it out with a little bit of like bronzer contour. It's looking a lot better. I was, you know, crashing a little bit for a second, but it looks a lot better. It's easy to blend. On me, it's looking a little more intense on certain spots than others. I don't know if it's me not knowing how to use makeup or this, but it looks very nice. It doesn't look flat, like sometimes matte blushes can look very flat on the face, and it's not making my face look flat. So I like it. I feel like, you know, it's a good blush, good standard blush. It didn't wow me. Like I'm having a hard time after those base products literally blew my mind. This is just good, you know, solid. And that is it for the cheeks. Now let's move on to the eyes. I don't know what this is, but it looks so interesting. This is the L'Oreal Faux Brow Up to 2-Day Brow Tint Pen. I got mine in the shade Soft Black because it was the darkest shade and also like the only shade available because these were, again, everybody wanted them, so there were very few at the Ulta that I went to. This was the only shade available. Look at this. What is this? It's unlike anything else I've ever seen, and apparently it's really good at making little hair strokes. I did not know this could last you up to 2 days. It's not moving anywhere. That makes me a little scared, to be completely honest with you. I'm gonna grab my mirror and I'm gonna hold it very close to me so that I can see what I'm doing, because I don't wanna mess this up. I have never tried a brow product with this kind of brush before. This is very interesting. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, and it was honestly pretty forgiving. For something that can last up to 2 days, it was easy too. Like, if I mess up, I can just like slightly remove it quickly. It's not, I mean, look at it. My brows look good. This was easy. I don't feel like I need to use a product like this every day because I don't, like, there are only a few gaps that I need to fill, if that makes sense. I'm not someone who needs to draw the hairs. If you are, maybe this could be very good for you. I'm not sure, you know, how easy it is to do like individual hair strokes with like 2 little brush thingies. It's nice, and I like the color actually. It suits me very well, and it filled in my brows well. Let's see, I don't think it's gonna last for 2 days, but sometimes I have to make these claims to make things feel very much new, you know? Then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Glue. I love this so much. I've used it already time and time again. I don't know if I've ever used it on my channel. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I really like this. It's a dupe for the Rare Beauty Flexible Lifting Gel, which I absolutely love. It's a dupe for that one, and it's very nice, and it is worth your money. This isn't new to me. I've had it for a few months now, and I really do love it. I also love the e.l.f. Brow Laminator Laminating Gel. That is kind of like a dupe for the Refi one. That one's really good as well. Another great drugstore option. So I feel like for brows, we're good. So now we can move on to the eyeshadow, okay? Eyeshadow, I did not know that ColourPop made shadow sticks. I love ColourPop's like Super Shock shadows. Love those. Have loved those since the moment they came out. I've been a fan of ColourPop, but I didn't know they made these. So I got the shade Bear With Me, which is a matte, and it's kind of like a pinky-ish color. And it looks very nice, very simple. I do not own like a, ooh, okay. It's a little more pink than I thought it was going to be. Okay, this is, maybe if I apply a bunch and then go in with a brush. It's very creamy, but I fear it might be a little bit patchy. Yeah, it's almost like lifting up. If you can see, I'm trying to blend it out and it's lifting off. So maybe you need a primer or something. Ooh, this is bad. We might have our very first fail because every time I try to go and blend this out, it lifts off, no matter if I use my finger or a brush. So I'm just gonna shear it out a lot. I mean, the shade could be pretty too, but because it is just like coming off when I try to blend it, I look a little sick. I'm not gonna lie. They also have like shimmer versions of these. Maybe those are better. But if I were you, I would just stick to the regular Super Shock shadows. They're 1,000 times better than this. Listen, I feel like I can make it work. Like I fixed it. It's a very sheer product, yes, but also it lifts up. So that to me tells me, you know, it's not a great product, but it's fine. I made it work. I just, you know, don't want to be spending my money on things that I can make work when there are a lot of other things that are incredible and also affordable. So it's gonna be a no from me, honestly. But let's move on because I have more eye products right here. For eyeliner, I saw a lot of people really into the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. I got mine in the shade Black Fever. This is an 18-hour plus waterproof eyeliner. It was like $3, I believe. Ooh, let's try it out. Let's try it out. This is $3, so you know, it doesn't have to be the greatest thing in the world. But yeah, it has to be kind of good. Oh shit, I'm running out of battery. Guys, I'm a mess. I'm a mess, so I'm gonna go fix that right now. Okay, we're officially back. Time to try the eyeliner. I'm a little bit nervous, but we're probably gonna smudge it out as well, so I need my little smudgy brush, and I'm just gonna apply this to the outer corner of my lash line, and we'll see how it goes, okay? Wish me luck. I need to get like really close to this. I look kind of bad, not gonna lie. Easy and precise to glide like at first because it does have a little... Okay, so it's spreading a lot and turning almost gray. I mean, it's almost a green shade and it's further like fucking up the eyeshadow. So it's not very intense. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest with you. Like, Essence has some really great products and there were a lot of good reviews, so I thought maybe, you know. I feel like this could be like a great base if you have like a black eyeshadow or something that you want to apply on top because it is very blendable up to a certain point and then it kind of does set, so. I don't love the fact that it turns a little bit like grayish green, but it doesn't look horrible. Shall we try to do a little bit on the tight line to see? I'm gonna do like the outer. Glides very easily. Okay, maybe this is like a waterline tight line kind of liner. We'll see how much it transfers, but for now, let's just do the other eye. If you're a beginner at doing liner, which I know I look like I'm a beginner because I am not doing the greatest job, I feel like something like this could be a great place to start because it's very easy, and even though it's apparently long lasting, I don't know if those claims are really true. It is easy to blend and, you know, very forgiving. It's also very affordable, so if you mess up. You can practice as much as you want. And it's not gonna cost you like a lot of money, so. On the tight line, I feel like it is lasting pretty well, so this might be a really good waterline tight line liner. To be honest, maybe not so much like a smudgy liner. It's not bad, it's just not as intense as I want it to be. Pretty standard. I mean, for $3, it isn't bad at all. For mascara, I have the Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara. I don't know if this has been around for a really long time. It looks like it probably has been around for a while, but I've never tried it, and it's supposed to give you like very soft lashes. It also has like vitamin E or something. I don't know, but apparently it nourishes your lashes as well, which is, I like it. Like something more natural for every day. It has a very, very classic wand. Very, very classic. Let's try it out, shall we? I'm not expecting it to do, you know, crazy things. I'm looking for something a little more natural. It is a very dry formula, which I like. Ooh, I like it. Very, very dry formula. So if you don't like a dry formula, maybe this isn't for you, but oh my God, I really love it. It is really separating my lashes. Doesn't give them a lot of volume, just more separation and length. Ah, but it looks so, for like every day. Nice. And this was like $9. That's the lower lashes. It is giving me like a really full and soft look. Honestly, it's not harsh. Do you see how my lower lashes look like barely grazed by the product? Are you kidding me? Okay, okay, Maybelline. You are doing amazing, sweetie. Okay, I'm truly a fan of this mascara. We'll see how long it lasts because it is more of a dry formula, as I've mentioned 1,000 times already, so maybe it will crumble a little bit. I usually don't have that problem, but oh my God, I barely even smudged it. I think I have a new like everyday mascara that might be a favorite. I like it, okay? Everything else in the eyes, meh. No, honestly, this is pretty bad. The eyeliner is not that bad, but this just literally saved the look, okay? It saved the look. And now we only have 2 more products for the lips. For my lips, again, very exciting stuff happened. I do have a little bit of like a lip stain, but it's faded a lot, so I couldn't remove it. We're gonna just paint over it, okay? Bear with me. I'm gonna be trying a new Drugstore lip liner that isn't the NYX Slim Lip Pencil. Can you believe it? We'll see how it compares. A lot of people are raving about it though. This is the Maybelline Lifter Liner in the shade Big Lift. It's kind of like a purpley shade. I don't know how, oh, okay, it's not bad. It's not as purple. It's more like mauve-y brown. We'll see how I like it. My lips are also very freaking dry. Ooh, okay. Very easy. It's like balling up a little bit in certain places, but that could just be my lips as well, so. It's a good one. I like it. It might be a little too dark for me to use on a daily basis, but it was the only shade that they had that like I thought would fit me and my lippies of choice, but it's nice. Maybe if my lips were a little bit more hydrated, it would look a little better, but that's fine because we are now going on top of this with the Lip IV from NYX. This is a hydrating gloss serum, but it's also a lip tint. I got the shade, what is the shade? Blush Rush, that is the shade of this. I wanted another shade, but again, a lot of these were already snatched up. So I had to go for this one. It's gonna be intense, I feel like, but when I remove this in 5 minutes and leave the stain, it's gonna look very nice, so we'll see. Oh, it does feel very light and serumy. Ah, wow. Whoa, it matches almost perfectly to the lip liner. Maybe, I don't know, I should have applied this first and then when I left the stain, apply the lip liner. I don't know. Honestly, I'm also really enjoying the color. It is very hydrating. It doesn't feel heavy though. Like you get a little bit of the shine, but wow. Oh my God. I like it as a full-on lip product, but I think I'm gonna love the stain as well. It feels very nice on my dry lips. Okay, so we're gonna give this, I don't know how much time. It doesn't say anything, but I do believe it's at least 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go away for 5 minutes and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna remove it and we'll see the stain, okay? It is time for the grand reveal on the lips. I do like this, okay? It's not bleeding. It's not super, super glossy, but it isn't bleeding. Doesn't really move around. You have to be careful on your teeth because it can transfer and, you know, nobody likes that. But it's looking very, very nice. It is obviously a color that I wouldn't wear every day. I'm looking a little washed out because of it, but I am focusing on the stain, okay? So I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm very excited. I've seen a lot of viral videos online of people doing this, so hopefully it works out for me. Let me position myself better. Definitely should have applied the lip liner afterwards. Okay. Yeah. My lips are stained. Oh, I like this. But I feel like I could just go in with a little more of this. There we go. I am curious to try other shades though, something a little less intense because this is very intense on me. Obviously, if you have a deeper skin tone, it could work as more of a neutral for you or more like a rosy color. But I like the stain. We'll see how long the stain lasts, but I'm not mad at it. And it does leave my lips feeling very nice and plush. So now I'm just gonna set with the greatest setting spray ever at the drugstore. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I love it. Life-changing. It's so good. And it makes everything just so much better, but this isn't new. I have tried it before and I love it. It's been out for a few years, but I always take the time to shout it out, okay? Because it's great. This is the final face. Let me get up close and personal with you guys. Really nice. I really am loving my complexion, is all I'm gonna say. It doesn't look shiny at all, but I don't feel dry or matte. Like, it's crazy. Really, really into this. These are my standout products, okay? The NYX IV Lip IV thing, the Maybelline mascara. I know it's gonna be perfect for every day. And then these two Milani complexion products. This is a powder unlike anything else. Very finely milled, do not inhale it. It just feels so smooth. The packaging is gorgeous for it to be like a drugstore product. No, I really, really do enjoy it. I think it is more along the lines of the $15 mark, which not the most affordable, but it's not bad, okay? And this, I understand. I understand why it's been sold out everywhere. I understand why everyone's talking about it. If you like a blurred look, definitely try the Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint Stick. Even if you have drier skin and you believe that you will not like a blurry finish because it will leave you super dry, I have more normal to combo skin, so I don't usually have that problem, but this is creamy. Even though it doesn't look creamy, it doesn't feel drying. It doesn't cling to your dry patches. I have a little bit of a dermatitis breakout, and it's not clinging to that at all. I am so amazed. So those are the 4 products that I feel like are definitely worth it. The others, you know, are not bad. Like the brow stuff's not bad. The blush, it's pretty. The lip liner, again, pretty. It's like a standard lip liner and it is probably a longer lasting lip liner. The only thing I will say, skip, run the other way if you see this, is the ColourPop shadow sticks. The matte one at least. I don't know if the shimmery one is a different formula, but this is bad. I'm very, very pleased. I have found some new favorites for life. And the best part is that they're affordable, they're accessible. Yay! Thank you so, so much for coming on this adventure with me. This video was a bit chaotic. It was unplanned, but we had fun, right? We had fun hanging out. If there are other drugstore products that you think are definitely worth our time and money, leave them in the comments below. Let's all educate each other. I really do need to put my glasses on because I can't really see anything. Whoa! If I put my glasses on, everything gets so much better. Anyways, I've been rambling for a while. I need to stop. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something new. I hope you go to the drugstore and maybe pick some of these products up, especially the Milani ones. And I hope I get to see you right here for my next video. Bye! Mwah!